Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Fragments of Truth, an MCF story. I'm MCFPapa and this is part number 13. And in this part we're going into the Richard's vault. Ooh. Oh, I was expecting a lot of gold and stuff in here. That's a bit disappointing. Alright, got all the puzzle pieces. Good. Ooh, what's in here? A violin, of course. With a sentient sort of statue. Okay. Anyway, let's see what was so important in his diary he had to lock it up. The doctors don't know why my condition has deteriorated so quickly. I can feel death approaching. My creative nature leads me to strange ideas. For example, that I might have been poisoned on purpose. Because she's a doctor, Carol knows about poisons. And what's more, she still resents me for hiding the artifact from her, along with my entire collection. Huh! I could create Ghost Artifact 2 based on this plot. I'm confident Carol would never do that. The artifacts in my collection are virtually indestructible and can be dangerous, so I'll just hide them and set traps so no one can find them after I'm dead. Especially Carol. Okay. Oh, there's like a shimmering blue pond here, huh? Okay. And now these symbols are like reminiscent of the final puzzle in Shadow Lake. Jonathan finally managed to confront the ghost and destroy the artifact. Mary's sanity began to return to her and she became herself again. You saved me, Jonathan, the woman whispered quietly. I've missed you, my love, softly replied Jonathan. Great fiction, isn't it? Okay. Well, there must be something to do there. Use the access card? No. There isn't anything back. No. I must just be missing something. Oh, I have the scroll. That didn't even sound like real violin string plucking. Like, did they not have access to violin audio? Applies a barrier to any area. It's not fully researched. To my knowledge, it's almost impossible to destroy. Blinding artifact. Fires a powerful blinding flash at anyone who looks at it. Ghost artifact. Allegedly allows communication with ghosts, but I'm more inclined to believe it just makes people crazy and kills the mind. Okay. It's really true. A second artifact similar to mine undoubtedly exists. Richard was skeptical, but he still hid it. Most likely his collection is hidden under the barrier artifact. I need to find out. Oh boy. Ooh. I wondered what I was doing wrong there. Oh, that's interesting. They had a similar wheel puzzle in the main game, but it was easier and didn't shift the positioning of stuff at all. Shift the other wheels, so that's an actual, I guess, slight difficulty curve. Pretty simple. I guess that's why for that one they made you do 3 of them. Wow, so this is the proper treasure vault right here.
I found it. Another artifact. It's happening again.
So glad to see you again.
Mom. Dad. Is it you?
So glad to see you again. Important.
Finally.
Oh, Eric. I couldn't just sit still, so I followed you.
That's not very polite. No wonder, though, she was trying to be as nice as possible to us before. She's actually evil.
Richard went to great lengths to keep me out of here. One item in particular from his collection was very important to me. I see you have another one just like it. I'll tell you what. You can take the entire collection for yourself if you give me those 2 items.
No thanks.
Deal? No? Oh, Eric. I didn't want to resort to this, but you're forcing my hand just like Richard.
Oh no.
Let me rephrase my offer. You give me both those artifacts, or I'll use this poison dart gun and take them from your corpse.
Ooh, boy. Can't just use a regular gun. No, has to be a poison dart gun. Ooh. Richard's last defense was broken through by me. I found it. I found the second artifact. Just as I thought, it resonated with my artifact. The visions repeated. They spoke to me again. The ones whose voices I had longed to hear for so many years. I'm sure I was destined to come here. Ooh. Well, let's blind her. Or I guess that works too. I thought it said that it would fires a powerful blinding flash. Huh. I thought that meant it would blind her, but I guess it just like uttered power against her. I don't know. I feel sorry for Richard. He wanted so badly for Carol, like Mary, to get her sanity back. But the exact opposite happened. Carol killed Richard for hiding an artifact from her in the depths of an abandoned mine. And yet the Blythe family did have their own skeletons in the closet. I don't care about that anymore, though. Perhaps at least my story will have a happy ending. Ha! They must have put that in as a little meta joke, but unfortunately Erich's story doesn't have a happy ending. Alright, into the control room. Now this is an interesting angle for the last scene. Now, there it is. That's all the marionettes. How about that? Richard was right in his notes. Carol had indeed gone mad and poisoned him. She claims to see her son's ghost because of the artifact. However, I think the reason for her madness was that the artifact was not meant for her. I'm sure my parents are trying to contact me through these artifacts. I can't lose them again. Carol wants to poison me too. I need to find a way out of this mine as soon as possible. Uh-huh. Okay, good. So that had me worried there. I was afraid that this was actually another of the do 15 in each row and column puzzles. Okay. Ooh, we can see the lovely outside now. Ooh, it's all starry night. We need to secure the door, I guess. No. Oh, there's stuff here, huh? Can I use these things? Hopefully. Oh, it needs clamps. Okay. Well, oh, okay, that's good. I was worried that I needed the screwdriver there and I accidentally soft locked myself. Alright. Now it's secure. Let's see what its final page was. I was hoping for a happy ending, but the reality was not as I wrote in the book. I was unable to save my beloved. Even after I hid the artifact from her, she continues to suffer, plunged into despair. I feel that my days are numbered because of my illness. There is no hope of Carol returning to her former life. Even though the artifact has been safely hidden all along, it has still won. Oh. Okay. I've not heard of a rope, though, needing, like, clamps like that to even function.
Erich,
Okay.
wait! Don't run away! Give me the artifacts. Give them to me. I'm not leaving here without them. Richard. He's right. I really am desperate. Give me what's mine or you'll regret it. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth for those artifacts. You're not going to leave me here. Erich? You can't leave me here. Come back. Give me my artifacts, Erich!
These items, their message is too priceless to give up. I don't know how or why, but I know it's meant for me.
Unfortunately, it wasn't. Huh. Oh, that's cute. Oh, so we're like the hippie guy, I guess, doing it. So, for the marionettes, there's like the people in the game. Ooh, there's even the talking cat from the Dalmar Legacy. That's cool. Then there's also Madame Fate. And I don't know, is that supposed to be the Banshee from Dire Grove? And that's supposed to be Emma Ravenhurst? I don't know for sure. I don't really follow. Oh, and then there's Erich just crying to himself. That's funny. And then there's the Master Detective, but why didn't they make one for Detective V? I don't know. And then Evelyn Ravenhurst is like all broken up. I wonder if that's foreshadowing that she'll actually be dead in the house that Love built. I wonder. That would be really cool if that was foreshadowing. Oh, and I guess they're, like, happily together, even though they're just friends. Like, and I don't think there was any romance between them. Oh, well. Pretty cool. So that makes more sense why we were collecting marionettes. They were just little animated figures. I don't know what the point was, though, of that little cutscene at the end of the hippie guy painting him. I guess just to explain why there are these figures. I don't know. Will the hippie have more, like, stuff to do in future entries? I don't know. I doubt it. Alright, there's the achievements. I'll go back out and in so you can see them without all the sparkle effects. Yeah, it seems like I got them all. Not that it's really that hard to get them. Alright, now for the jigsaw puzzle. Ooh, look at this. Now it's like spooky ghosts. Ooh, and we get image of him with his ghost parents. Aw, isn't that sweet? And, like, let's see, though. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hidden object scenes in this game, so at least the full screen ones. So I'm gonna post stats for a few of the other recent MCF games just to see, because it felt like there were less in this game, but maybe I'm just mistaken. Maybe it's just because the other parts of the game were longer than the usual MCF game, so it made the hidden object scenes feel more sparse. I don't know. Ooh, I guess Detective V gets their own theme song. And I don't know, I guess in the opening, like, this is the Detective V sort of character design. More like modern go-getter compared to the Master Detective with the more traditional trench coat. I don't know. But yeah, like here, though, the character models look a lot more detailed and higher quality than even they did in the game itself. I guess it's because they're like not needing to be animated at all here. Oh yeah, if you really want to have the lady from the boat, Twilight Sterling, to be on your desktop background, you can. Maybe it's not her name. Maybe her name's not Twilight. Maybe that's actually the name of the boat company or something. I don't know. And Erich standing menacingly in front of the place where his parents died. That's a bit morbid. Ooh, and then we could have just the Kit Gala room itself. Cool. Oh, I guess they actually wanted kind of a more Master Detective-esque design with like a similar sort of fedora, but they went with the more hoodie type figure. Huh. I guess this woman was supposed to look a lot older in the concept art. Ooh, and the hippie guy was gonna show more of his chest, but I guess that was too much, too scandalous for this sort of game, so they made him button up a few more buttons. Wait, who is this woman? Is that a character that got cut from the game? I don't know. Huh. So I guess there was originally a scene with like the bodyguard using his gun? Weird. I wonder if originally like the bodyguard and the former prime minister had a bigger role in the plot. Because once we find out about the artifact, we just leave him behind and never see him again. Interesting. Well, anyway, still don't know for sure who this is. I guess it's the Detective V? Maybe? Or who the, like, other people here in the image are supposed to be. I'm not sure. I guess they wanted to have more of a mystery to it. So, my overall thoughts on the game are, like, this story-wise, it was actually pretty good. I like that they put in the effort to have so many different characters within the game, when usually they barely have any characters. I liked the length of the game. It was a nice meaty length, especially compared to some of Grandma's other MCF games, where I would get them done with the bonus game done in like 10 parts. So that's good. The ending, though, I wasn't that much of a fan of, because it didn't really explain anything. Like, at least with Madame Fate's ending, it's a cliffhanger setting up Return to Ravenhurst, but at least it explained why Madame Fate was seeing her own death and who was responsible for killing her. Whereas this, it really didn't follow up on that or explain much at all. Maybe it's just a matter of, oh, you gotta wait for the next proper MCF game, and then it'll be part of it. I don't know. And I mean, I'm saying that this is a proper MCF game. It just doesn't have the Master Detective as the protagonist. But like I said, I think the concept would be decent, but they could do a lot more with having non-Master Detective protagonists for whole games. Like, imagine if they brought back, like, Pierce Hart and had you play as him for a whole game. Or the Jack Talon, host of Ghost Patrol, and played as him. You know? They could do a lot more than just have basically a carbon copy of the Master Detective. I'm not sure if this was just a one-time only thing because of the unique plot with the Master Detective, or if there's actually something else. Like, this will be a consistent thing where, like, every year there'll be one Master Detective MCF game in November, and then one game with someone else at some other point in the year. I don't know. Maybe. So, anyway, that'll do it for this series. I hope you enjoyed my ramblings about the game for these past, 10 minutes. So, like and subscribe if you want. I'll see you in my next series, which I think will be resuming the Fates Carnival Let's Replay. So, look forward to that.